Okay, guys, I'm going to kick this thing off. I'm fired up and excited. I hope that everybody can hear us. We are 38 minutes past due because of Vincent St. Louis's technical difficulties. You know, it's just this new age. They try to overthink things and don't make things simple and logical with a simple get started button. At least we are, what's that, David? Are hanging out.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, exactly.
These are good.
So, Danny, what do you think? Should we read off these incentives or should we redo it later?
Well, let's start off with that and then get started on what we want to talk about.
Okay, you guys grab a pen and piece of paper. Actually, you're all going to be able to see this stuff on the website come tomorrow. Probably an email will get sent out as well. So we're launching with some, we want to encourage people to, we've all talked about preparing for the next, 90 days and preparing for the 2014, preparing for the holiday season. Holiday season, one of the best times for people to be out and about, for you to be talking to people you'll never meet again. Normally people are sitting at home doing nothing, and the holiday season is one of my favorite times to be out building the business, because I meet people that normally are sitting home. And so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of set the stage for momentum for you and for everybody, for the whole company and for yourself to move into 2014. But the reality is this business is always built in 90-day increments, and we have 90 days to the first of the year. So we got October, November, December, and then we got the first of the year. We're going to launch new products. David had talked about, we had a leadership call last night. He had talked about some new products that they're working on that come up in probably about 60 days or so. And so what we're going to do is set you up for success in that time frame. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to kind of read off. Let me see what I've got printed here. My computer jammed up, so I can't read it off my paper. Okay, let's see. This is for the people, if you have already gone one of these ranks. So let's say in July you hit the rank of silver, but you drop back down to Executive 1000 or to bronze. All you have to do is in the month of October, hit these ranks again, and you're going to get the bonus. It doesn't matter if you're already a silver, but you're sitting at bronze volume in August. If you go bronze again, or silver again, or gold again, then you're going to get these bonuses. So an Executive 1000, if you go Executive 1000 for the first time, uh-oh, did I lose everybody? I don't know what that was.
I'm
There we
here.
are. Somebody pushed a button, I think. Anyways, if you go, what happened? We got an extra person there.
It was me.
We got two Dannys. Oh, he left. Anyways, Danny's messing around. So anyways, if you go Executive 1000 either again, meaning you've already hit it, and you do it again for this month. Now, if you were Executive 1000 last month, August, and you do it again this month, that doesn't qualify. I'm talking about if you drop back after July. So July, a lot of people hit rank, and then they drop back down because of just because a lot of people were joining in at that time to hit the bonus pool structure and everything. So if you were Executive 1000 in August, you need to go to bronze to get the bronze bonus. Well, all this will be written out, so I hope it's not too confusing. So if you go Executive 1000, either you regain that rank, or for the first time, you're going to get a $50 bonus. Okay? If you go bronze, either again or for the first time, you're going to get a $100 bonus. If you go silver, you're going to get a $150 bonus. If you go gold, you're going to get a $250 bonus, plus you're going to qualify for the gold trip that we're going to do. This is going to be up until the first of the year. We're opening it back up, and we want everybody to go gold as you can. We're looking forward to having as many people on this trip as we possibly can. Okay? So there's that. Make sure everybody can still see me. We're all okay. And then next, Okay, now this is another incentive, you guys, that's going to be for the month of October, and how this goes, how these incentives go is going to be determined on whether we continue on for the next 3 months. If you personally sponsor 5 people, you're going to get a $300 bonus. If you personally sponsor 5 people, you're going to get a $300 bonus. If you help 3 of those 5 become qualified, meaning sponsor 3 people, then you're going to make an additional $200. So you got a potential for $500 bonus there. Okay. If you help 5 of those 5 people become qualified, you can make another $500. So that's a potential of $800 in bonuses. Okay. Well, once again, all this stuff will come out on an email. If you personally sponsor 10 people in the month of October, you're going to make a $750 bonus. If you help 5 of those people become qualified, then you are going to make an additional $500 bonus. Meaning
I open up a new window.
$1,250. Is somebody talking here?
That's Dave talking.
Awesome, Dave. Are you with us? Talk again, Dave. I guess not.
All right, keep going.
Okay, so here we go. So if you personally sponsor 10 people, you earn $750. If you help 5 of them become qualified, meaning sponsor 3, you're going to make an additional $500. That's $1,250 potential there. If you help 7 of them, your 10 become qualified, then you're going to make an additional $700. So a potential of $1,450. Okay. If you personally sponsor 15 people in the month of October, you're going to make $1,250. Okay? If you help 5 of them become qualified, now you're going to make an additional $1,750, or an additional $500. And then if you help 10 of them, you're going to make 10 of them become qualified. You're going to get $800. And that's an additional $2,550 potential there. So let me go back and recap this stuff, you guys, really quick. No one can hear you, Jim says. Danny, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, Danny can hear me. Everybody should get an iPad.
We can hear you from this side, Vincent, us that are logged in, but those that are on the Facebook page are texting me saying they can't hear you.
Really?
Yeah. They can see you and they're getting dizzy, but they can't hear you.
Crap.
See, David must be on the Facebook page and not on this one, and his video's on this one, but his other stuff's on the Facebook. He's logged in both places like I was forever.
Hey, Tina can hear you. She's on the one that I sent her.
Right. She's on this back office one.
Yeah, but Vince, did you post it on Facebook? So what? Let me go.
You left me.
I don't know.
Hang on a second. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'm so confused now. David's smiling, but you know inside he's burning.
I can't
up.
find that link you sent me.
Who was that? That was David. That was David. Can we hear you? Say something, David. I almost actually heard him right. Nancy, can you hear me?
Oh, should I be on my iPad?
I'm on my
I hear
iPad and
you.
it works perfect.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Who's he talking to?
Yep. Yep.
Who's he talking to? Mike, can you hear me? I mean, Jim?
I can hear you.
Nancy says she can hear me.
Everybody can hear you.
Hey, Vincent,
Yes?
if everybody that's on this back office would mute their mics, it would prevent the reverb that's going back through.
That's a good point. So this is what we do. I can mute everybody.
Nancy just texted me.
Okay, Jim, say something. Okay, I cannot hear you. David,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah, mute your mic.
All right,
David, can you hear me? David Harris, can you hear me? Oh, maybe I muted him. Try again, David. Can you hear me? Crap, he's giving up. I don't know if I'm muting him or unmuting him. Danny, you're muted. Jim, you're muted. Jim, can you go down there and unmute yourself?
Yeah, am I unmuted?
Yes, you're unmuted.
Yeah,
Okay,
so if I
David
mute
and Danny, if you need to talk, you can go down there and click your mute button and unmute yourself. Put your little cursor over your picture. Danny's talking. Danny, say hello. I don't know. I can't unmute him. I muted him all though. Oh, what a mess. David, put your cursor down over your image. Oh, we just lost David and Danny. Jim, it's just you and me, buddy.
Hey, at least somebody's here.
I know. Oh, somebody just popped back in.
There's
goes
Danny.
Danny's back.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm on my iPad. I can't touch my face and click on that. Okay, so don't mute me. I can mute myself. I'll just shut up. Okay, how's that? And by the way, I'm getting texts. Everybody can hear us fine. So
Okay, perfect.
all right, just go on.
Okay, so basically just to say it again, okay, I'm going to go through it again real quick. If you go Executive 1000 for the first time or you regain, then you get $50. If you go bronze in October, you're going to make $100. If you go silver, you're going to get $150. If you go gold, wait a minute, you know what? I think these numbers are different than we did the first time. Copy. Danny, they said they were going to do it the way we had it the first time, right?
Say that again?
They said they were going to keep it the way we had it the first time, right?
Yep, the way you and I, yes.
Yes, so here we go.
You want me to read it out, man?
Nope, I got it right here. If you go 1,000, you're going to make $50. If you go bronze, you're going to get $100. If you go silver, you're going to get $200. If you go gold, you're going to get $300. Plus, you're going to go to the cruise. Okay, the people are already.
Vincent, that's not right. You're reading the wrong thing, man.
What am I reading? Then you read it.
Hang on a second. Hang on. Can you see comments people are asking? Dave says he's getting on his iPad. Okay, hang on. Let me go to my. Say. Hang on a second, guys. Let's. Oh, I'm getting like millions of text messages. Everybody's here now. They can. Wow, there's a bunch of people. You got up. We see you. Hang on, man. Let me go to my emails. Hi, Chihuahua. Oh, stop, please. You hear my phone? Hey, let me just
You read the email I sent you?
I'm finding the email that we put together.
Yeah, the one that I sent you.
For the incentives, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Because there was some changes made in them. All right. Here's the bottom line.
Okay, wait a minute. Nope, I was correct. Hang on, Danny. Don't read that email because we did make some changes. So thank you very much, David. I was correct. Okay, we did make a couple of changes. So I'm going to read what I made these changes while we were on the call this afternoon at I think it was 4:30 or so.
Oh, that was the first one.
So we've got it just so we get it right because we don't want to screw up here because we want to make it right and be fair. Okay, you are correct, David. Hang on, let me email him. And then make sure that he knows. Obviously, he can hear us. So if you go Executive 1000, you're going to make $50. If you go bronze, you're going to get $100. If you go silver, you're going to get $150. If you go gold, you're going to get $250. Okay? If you sponsor 5 people, you're going to make $300. If you help 3 of those people become qualified, meaning they sponsor 3 people, then you're going to make an extra $200. So that would be $500 total. Okay. If you help 5 of the 5 that you sponsor become qualified, you're going to make an extra $500. So that's a total of $800. If you sponsor 5 and you make $300, you help all 5 and become qualified, you're going to make $800. Okay. If you personally sponsor 10 people in the month of October, you're going to make $750. That's a huge bonus, you guys. If you help 5 of them become qualified, meaning sponsor 3, you're going to make an extra $500. So your $750 plus your $500 will be $1,250. Okay, if you help 7 of the 10 people that you sponsor become qualified, you're going to get an extra $700. So that's a total of your $750 plus $700. That's $1,450. Now, for you superstars out there, if you personally sponsor 15 people in the month, now I want you to understand, all these people have to be on auto ship. They have to come in and a freedom pack, and they have to be on auto ship or they do not qualify. You cannot sponsor somebody on $49 or on $49 and 2 boxes Uncorked. They have to come in on a freedom pack. That way everybody gets the first order bonuses. This is in your protection, so you get the bonuses, and they have to be on auto ship. Okay, if you sponsor 15 people, you earn $1,250. If you help 5 of them become qualified, then you get an extra $500 or a total of $1,750. If you help 10 of the 15 become qualified, you get another $800. So that would be a total of your $1,250 plus $800 would be $2,050. So look for your mailbox, look at the back office. These incentives will be posted on the back office as soon as David gets the time to print it up nice and neatly and organized where it can be explained. Once again, the sign-up bonuses, they have to be on a freedom pack. I don't care which one, the $249 or whatever one, and they have to be on auto ship. The incentive, the gold incentive trip we're talking today, Danny, David, myself, we're talking all day long about do we go on a cruise, do we go on a resort, do we go to Baja, do we go to Cabo, do we go to Ensenada, do we go to Tijuana,
do we go to Redding?
Do we go to Redding? We're honestly, no, we're looking to make this thing special. So you've got 3 more months to go gold, to pour on the steam. You got 3 months. There's no reason why everybody on this call, this hangout, everybody left on here can't go gold. So we got 90 days. So I'm going to pass it over to Danny if he gets that spoon out of his mouth eating this baby food. So, Danny, why don't you share with these people what you got to say so I can shut up for a while. I can't hear you, Danny. That's not nice.
Yeah, where you going? Anyways, first off, I appreciate everybody that hung out with us, through this, trying to figure this out. Obviously, we had some technical difficulties. But that's what this is all about. We're just having fun. I just got a text. We can see you eating. No, I'm done eating. I had these Italian ices. I bought them and they're kind of good. All right. So he got a glass of wine. I got Italian ice. Whatever. So here's the deal, folks. It's October 2nd. The incentives we just put out. I know he went through them fast, but I can tell you this: there's a lot of money that the company's thrown out for the month of October. We talked about, how we can spread the money out so everybody can have a chance. Just re-qualifying at your rank, bronze, silver, or gold, you're going to get money. Plus, you're going to get the passion bonus that's attached to it. So if you're at silver, you're going to get, I think, $150. Plus, you're going to get the $100 passion bonus. That's an extra $250. I mean, here's the thing. That's for just doing what you're here to do. Get to gold. I think that's a $200 bonus, right, Vince? Shake your head. Plus, you're going to get your $200 passion bonus. Plus, you're going to go on this trip with us. I mean, here's the thing is, we started the business company up, and we said hit it by September, but you know what? We kind of jumped the gun. We want to give everybody a chance to get there on this trip. We want to do this right. We want people to have fun. I committed myself to a 90 days run, which will take me to January 31st, from October 1st to January 31st. Here's the thing. If you are today as it is October 2nd, 2013, you're not financially where you want to be for 2013. The cool thing is, and what I love about this business, you can always restart and go. Restart and go. That's it. Today's your first day of that 90 days. It actually started yesterday, so you got 89 days. And it could be 90 days. I don't know how many days are left at the end of the year, but it's 3 months. It's the last quarter of the year. But it's going to take every one of you, getting up every day. I need some of that wine. Getting up every day and do whatever you do. I posted something on Facebook today. Life is are like hurdles, and they're made to get over. Get over it. Don't let life stop you from doing this business. 90 days can take you where you are right now. If you just got in, you've been in a month, maybe you sponsored a couple people. In 90 days, you could easily be at the gold level. You can do it in 45 days. You can do it in 30 days. It's how bad you want it. We're putting this money out there. I mean, this money to sponsoring 5 people making $300. Really? But just do. I mean, that you're also going to get your jumpstart bonuses. So you can actually, if you sign them up and made $100 bonus, a jumpstart bonus or whatever it is, that's $500 plus the $300, that's $800. Help 3 of them sponsor 3 people, because that's what we're doing here, folks. We're here to help people make money. We don't want you going out there sponsoring 100 people and not helping one of those promoters, your friends, sponsor anybody. We want you to do that. So that's why we're giving you money for doing the job of sponsoring. But we're also going to pay you to help those people go out and sponsor. Because it's not about sitting back, putting people in the business, and hopefully that they go to work. Because if we did that, you know what, we wouldn't get anywhere. It's about every one of us putting in what we need to do to get where we want to go. I'm excited about this trip. We were talking about today, I was looking on the internet some places. Folks, we're just getting started, and we're having a lot of fun at this. But it's going to take you to get up, like I said, every day and ask yourself, how bad do you want this? Folks, you've just put 9 months of this year behind you. What did you do for 9 months? Work hard for the next 90 days. Let's end this 2013 with a bang, and let's open up 2014 with a just, where we're just all taking off. It's it's up to you. We're doing this, we're having fun, and we want you to come along with us. Vince, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I love what you're saying. To me, what I guess what I could say to everybody on this thing is that you can do it. You can set yourself up for the best 2014 ever. I look at my business before and the other company we're involved with. I know Danny and I talk about that a lot because we know what the potential is. We know what can happen when you put your head down and you make stuff happen. And it was this time of year that I set myself up, that I committed. It was actually October. I'll tell you what, it was the end of October, October 28th, that I made a decision that I was going to do everything it took, and I was going to show the plan and show the plan and share the product and share the product and show the plan over and over and over again every single day. And I went from 0, meaning I made no money in that company. It was October, I think it was 28th or 29th, because it was a date. It was a year after I had first signed up, and so I made a decision. I worked hard through the holidays. And come April, I was making about $1,000 a week, and then and 2 months later, only 2 months later, so 6 months, and then 2 months after that, we were making almost $20,000 a month. I mean, a week, a month. And so what I'm saying to you guys is, this is the best time. I mean, you can do it. The dream is there. The reality is that you can set yourself up. And the only thing that we're trying to do is reward you for helping us help the company. Because, I mean, let's be honest with you. If you go out there and build your business, it helps the company. And so we're trying to give you one incentive to work through the holidays, where a lot of people say, oh, it's the holidays, I'll get started later. But the reality is we want you to launch yourself and set yourself up. David already talked about that they're going to launch the protein and the weight loss stuff at the first of the year, when everybody's getting on these weight loss New Year's resolutions and whatnot. And so we're just trying to meet with the company. When Danny and I meet with David and Ron and Liz, and we said, hey, look, let's throw it all out there to the people. Let's give it all back. Let's give everything we can to the people and reward them for going out there in the trenches, because the reality is we're going to do what we're going to do. The company's going to do what they're going to do, but we know that if we can have more people, where 8 or 9 or 10 people come together, a woven strand is going to be stronger. And you can accomplish great things by striving for it. And just, Danny and I don't want to go on this gold trip by ourselves. We want to go with you. We want you to say, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get on this cruise. And hey, look, you tell us you want to go on it, we'll do everything in our powers to get you on the cruise. Whether we go to Puerto Vallarta, whether we go on a cruise, or we just fly down to an all-inclusive, we're just looking at and weighing what would be best for you. Not what's best for me or Danny or the company. Is what would you like to do? And if the cost was the same, then why not fly you and your spouse somewhere to get on a cruise ship, or to just go to an all-inclusive for 5 or 6 days and have fun with the ownership, with the leadership, and with your friends that you're going to go out there and build a future with. So strive to go gold. And there's people on this call, on this webinar, that can absolutely make it happen. And if you get rewarded an extra bonus for sponsoring 5 or 10 people, then hallelujah, why not? And if you've already, maybe you went silver or bronze and you dropped back to Executive 1000 because of the 60-40 split or the way you structured your team, hey, look, that's okay. We're going to reward you for going out there and rebuilding and restructuring and going out there and putting some new people and share the product and the opportunity, and the company's going to reward you with an extra amount of bonus to say, hey, look, Christmas time is coming up. Let's feed your pocket. Let's put some money in your pocket for going out there and helping us and yourself to set yourself up for 2014. The reality is that we can do it. You guys, the dream, you realize, and I've said this before on my calls, we have a blessed opportunity right now that we will never get back. We will never be here again. We'll never get it back again. The fact is that we have a brand new company that just launched 2.5 months ago. We have a brand new company. This is it's a miracle that you've even heard about this, but I want you to understand, in a year from now, 2 years from now, we're not going to be able to say this anymore. And you're going to look back and say, wow, I wish I could say that getting at the beginning, there's less than 600 people, less than 1,000 people. And so I don't want you to miss this opportunity, to squander the opportunity you have in your hands, because the reality is we will never get this time back. When it's gone, and then we move into the next phase of Uncorked, and it's 2 years older, a year old, or whatever. So realize what you have your hands on is a beginning company that just launched, less than 1,000 people in the whole company, probably less than 600. I don't know the total, but the reality is you have the ability to use that as leverage, because it's not about the product right now, although we love the product and all that. It's about so much more, that you can go out there and use this to get people interested. And right now, at this time of year, October, November, December, is one of the best times to build a business if you take advantage of it. If you don't, then you're going to miss out on that opportunity. So I just want to encourage everybody, keep your dream. You know, you can see my dream board behind me. See that airplane right there? That airplane right there, I took my crew, six of my leaders on a private jet. I want you to understand this, you guys. I took 6 of my leaders on a private jet trip from Sacramento to San Diego, and we spent a weekend in San Diego and flew a private jet back. And I got home and I was telling my kids about this jet. And I was telling them about the private jet. You didn't go through any metal detectors, no security. We could have brought anything we wanted on there. As they treated you like royalty. And I said, well, come over here, boys, and let me show you this jet right here. And it was the same exact brand style of jet. It had the same number of windows on it. The only difference was the tail numbers. It was the exact same jet. You guys understand the value of dream board and your dreams and your visions and what you want out of life. It happens. See that car? I expect to have one of those. Why? Because I know that this works. And I've had it countless times. I've had things that I had my visions on come true. And so I want you to grab a hold of the vision. Yeah, the company shouldn't have to pay you extra for doing what you should do to build your business anyways, but they are. You know why? Because they know that they want to reward you for going out there in the trenches and doing this stuff. I want to give you a little bit extra incentive to go out there and be a part of this foundation that we're going to launch to set this company to hyperspeed into 2014. So I want you to know that I believe in you. I am here as your regional trainer. I like the word distributor ambassador for distributors, as your team captain or as one of your team members. Then we're here to help you whatever it is. I'll be headed down to Fresno next Saturday to help those guys down there, and up to Reno next week, and wherever you guys want us. Just know that you can sponsor 5 or 10 people. You can reset yourself and go executive 1000 or bronze or silver or gold. Don't wait till the end of October to set your sights on gold. Make a decision today that you're going to go gold. You're going to be on that trip and start working today towards that trip, and you'll see things transpire. But what you do today will give you rewards in 2 to 3 weeks, or maybe a month. The activity you do today. So it's important to get out the gates running fast in October to set yourself up for the rewards of November and December. So that's it for me, Danny. I'm just fired up and excited to get on that trip with you guys, to go out there and enjoy some sun and sand with my new friends and my new family members with Uncorked Health and Wellness.
Well, Vince, I don't know how long you want to go, but I just want to touch on.
We got 3 or 4 more hours.
I'm listening to you talking about the gold trip, and then what it takes, and and believing in yourself. Each one of you can do it. I want you to understand and listen to this. The difference between the possible and the impossible lies in the person's determination. Let me say that again. The difference between the possible and the impossible lies in the person's determination. That's from Tommy Lasorda. What that tells me is there isn't a single person. We just had a few people just enroll in the business just as, within the last hour since we've been on this. If you just got in the business, you're on this call, you've been in since day one. I don't care if you got in when we first launched this, a pre-launch. You all have an opportunity to be on that gold trip. Every single person. It's not just Vince and I and a few other people who have already hit the level of gold. Vince, you're losing your hair, by the way. I can see when you're leaning forward. You must type like you play chopsticks on the piano one at a time. Can't you type with more than one finger? Look. Anyway,
no, 2. That's
it. It's how bad do you want it? I'll read that again. I always take snapshots of things that I see in it. Again, the difference between the possible and the impossible lies in the person's determination. Folks, how much determination do you have to move forward with this opportunity that we have here with Uncorked. Understand this, and I might be going off a tangent, but it's really kind of leading me back to where I want to go is this business. People are always talking. When I talk to them about, maybe they've just gotten in, they've been in for a while. There you go. Look, I got this right here. See, got Uncorked all over the place. You know, they just got in. I always talk to people that just got in the business. They want help, and I was talking to somebody today, and she mentioned something about somebody that she was talking to, and I don't want to get too much into it, but they're talking about standing behind the product because if they're going to sell it. Folks, here's what we're selling. Vince, you're distracting people. You're distracting me. Your ADD's kicking in. Here's the bottom line. I want everybody to understand this. What are we selling here? We're selling dreams. That's what we're selling, folks. Dreams. We're helping people dream again. And what is our vehicle that we're using to achieve those dreams? It's the Uncorked products. So when you're out there sharing this product, this opportunity, understand this. The dreams are there for everybody. That's what we're selling. We're helping people dream again. And we're using the Uncorked product as a vehicle to achieve those dreams. You're out there sharing it, you know, don't be afraid to give 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away to people when you talk to them. You share it with them. And another thing is, and when you're sharing the opportunity and sharing the product, have them drink it right there and then, unless it's 10, 11 o'clock at night. Well, no, give it to them anyway. Let them be up all night thinking about what you shared with them. But it's very important that you share enough product with them where it's 3, 4, 5, 6 sticks. Whenever I do a one-on-one, I bring the water, I shake it up, I give it to them. So they're drinking it right there and then, just like that. So there's no excuse that, oh, you know, did you try it? I know that they did. And then make sure you leave them enough so they can have a few samples, maybe for their family, their husbands, or their wives, or whatever. But folks, again, how bad do you want this? Are you out there every day? You know how I do the business. I'm 24/7. I'm always seeing what I can do next to help somebody with their business. We're going on this trip. I just got a text from somebody. A healthy alternative to nasty energy drinks. Ha! You know, we have something here. We have a product that people enjoy. We have an ownership that wants us to win. We have leadership that's here to help you win. How bad is your determination? Look at Vince, must be texting somebody. I can't believe he texts. Looks like he's texting with 2 hands too. We have an opportunity here for you, but how bad are you determined to win at this? I want you to think about this. When you tell me you don't have enough time, you're too busy. Okay, there's 24 hours in a day. How many hours of sleep do you work? Let me back that up. How many hours a night do you sleep? Let's just say, for good numbers, you sleep 8 hours, and we know nobody does. Let's just say you sleep 8 hours and you work 8, okay? And let's just say you use an hour for travel, and so that's 9 plus 8 is 17. There's 8 hours left in the day. What are you doing with those 8 hours? That's what I want to ask you. Because here's the bottom line. You can build this part-time or full-time, but you can't build it on your spare time. Folks, like I said, there's 24 hours in a day. You work 8, you sleep 8, an hour for driving. That's 17 hours, 8 hours left in the day. Those 8 hours in your day are going to determine what you do with those 8 hours every day is going to determine what your future is going to be about. I'm 24/7. I know Vince is too. We're on the phone constantly every day. talking what can we do, who can we help next. You know, if you're there and you need help, you know what? We're searching for everybody that we can. Okay? But if you need help and you're maybe stuck, find us on Facebook, call us, do something. Call the corporate office. That's probably the easiest way. Call them, have them get a hold of us. Folks, we are here to help you. I want you to understand that this opportunity will take you where you've never been before. I was talking to my girlfriend today about some of the trips I've been on. That's been because of this industry. And we're just getting started. I'm fired up about this trip coming up. I'm fired up about the incentives that they just put up. And the incentives are retroactive as of yesterday. Really, Vince? Look.
Hey, guys, I just talked to David Harris, man. He said hello, everybody who's watching this on YouTube. Hey, dude.
Do you guys have product in your house? Do you have product? Look. Make sure you have enough product to share. Look at Jim's getting off his butt to go get his product.
Jim, don't go away. I want to hear from you before Danny gets going too much, because I want him to close out. And he sounded like he was winding down. He's getting all touchy-feely and emotional. I love it when he does that. He's such a dynamic leader. I really love listening. Look at Jim. Woo-hoo! Look at that. Hey, okay. Those are empty boxes.
Yeah.
Jim, talk to us, man. What's going on? What's on your mind, Jim?
Go ahead.
Unmute your line. Don't go away, Danny.
Yeah, you made me mute it.
I know. Unmute.
That's all I got left, man. I need some help. I need some more product. I gave it all away today.
Good.
What do you mean what's on my mind? What's on my mind is we're going to rock this thing. This thing's going to take off and go. We're on it. Take it and run.
Awesome. Well, we really appreciate everything you do, Jim. I mean, I'm sure you got some words of wisdom there. So give us some words of wisdom for the people to tell them a little bit about the dream, or what your dream is, or what they could accomplish with this. Just kind of give us a couple minutes, buddy.
Well, my dream is just kind of like Danny and I've been talking. You and I've been talking. I'm going on that gold cruise somehow, one way or the other. I'm on that gold cruise. So just put my name on the roster, and we're doing it. This time next year, Vincent and I, or Danny and I, are going to talk Vincent into buying a Harley as well, and we're all going on a Harley ride together.
It'd be too scary on a bike, Jim.
No way, bro. I've already been to the Harley dealership. I'm on it.
Oh. He's going to lead. He's going to lead. We're going to let him run off and go.
Yeah.
But no, this is a golden opportunity. There's Danny said it, Vincent said it, David said it. I'll say it again. We're in a place right now that most of us have never had the chance to be in. And the opportunity, if you just grab a hold of what's in front of you, take it and go do it. Stop with all the rejection stuff. I keep getting text messages like Danny was talking about, well, how do we back this? Or what do we do with that? Or how come this? Why is this webinar not working right? You know what? Get over it. Grow up. Pull up your big boy pants. Let's put this together and make it happen. It's pretty simple. We can sit around all day long and ponder and worry about the negatives, or we can take and focus on the positives. And I choose to focus on the positives. I was in Marysville this morning at 5:30 a.m. That's only an hour from here. That's no big deal. I walked in the house at 7:45 tonight when I got back from going from Marysville to Grass Valley and back to Orland and then back to Chico and then back to my home, showing the plan. That's what you got to do. If you want to make this work, you got to go out and do something. You can't sit on the couch like I've been doing for the last hour watching these guys talk about it. It's not going to happen. We're not getting anywhere. Go out, show the plan. If my product doesn't show up tomorrow, David, I see you on there now. I'm riding to Reading and picking up some more, so you better have some somewhere because I'm out of product. I got 5 sticks left after 3 boxes today, so it's on. That's the only way it's going to happen. I used to give out 1 or 2 sticks like Danny was saying. Stop. I gave my neighbor 5 sticks just a little while ago. He's riding his Harley to Vegas in the morning at 4 o'clock. I said, brother, you're going to need a couple of these for your trip down there, and you're probably going to need one or two after you get there. So that's what we're doing. I guarantee you, after he drinks those and comes back, he's in. There's no way in the world. He's had a couple of them and liked it, but now go do a 1,000-mile motorcycle ride. Ask Mikey V. He just did it. You'll want more. So that's really all I got to say, Vincent. We could beat a dead horse and we can push people to water, but I'm going to show you where the lake is. If you want to go swimming, follow us and we'll go. But I'm not dragging anybody anymore.
Awesome.
Love it.
Good stuff, my friend. I appreciate you, David. Can you hear us, and can we hear you? David, speak.
He's got that smile.
He does. He's just like a wallflower. Can you speak, David? Speak. Oh, where are you, David? He's frozen. Time. We froze. Cryogenically froze David. Talk to us, Danny. What's up?
I'm just looking for some of my things. Most of the problems in life are because of two reasons. We act without thinking, or we keep thinking without acting. I think the bigger one is the one at the bottom down there, because I've gone through life thinking, not thinking but acting, and I've got through life. But I think the biggest mistake we make, and everybody that's on this call, Vince, I don't know how many people are still on this hangout. I mean, it's this. Stop thinking about it. Stop wanting about it. To get out there and do it. Everybody that's in this business, everybody that has a breath wants success, but are they willing to go out and do what it takes to achieve success? Listen to this number, 86,400. Vince, you know what that is, right? Nope. 86,400 is something.
Minutes in a day.
Seconds in a day.
Seconds.
Seconds in a day that you can't get back. You can't get that time back. Stop worrying about the past. Look forward. Look at what we got here. I can tell you this. I've been working really hard helping people, and I prospect, and I've sponsored a few people recently. I'm going to go out there and get me some of that money, because as a master distributor, I get paid in the comp plan just like you do. So they're putting money out there, and here it is. I hope Dave has it muted. If they're putting money out there, out of their pockets, okay, that's what it's there for. It's there for us. I'm going to go out there. I've been prospecting. I'm on a 90-day run. I'm on the cruise. But here's my goal. My goal is to help as many people get on that trip as possible. I don't want 4 or 5, if there's 4 or 5 couples, yeah, it's going to be fun for us. But let's get 20. Let's get 25. Why not? There's enough people working the business to do it. Jim, you will be on the trip. If you're not, I ain't never going to ride a bike with you again. So understand that, okay? Mikey V, if you're still on, you better be on the trip too. I know I know for a fact there's 3 or 4 people in Reno that will be there. You already got Justin that qualified. Justin and Lisa Niles qualified. Frank and Lisa Marvitz. I know Aaron and Scarlett Blackwell will be there. I talked to Lindsay Lou and her husband Jeremy. I guarantee they're going to be there. And that's just a few. I know I could probably go on and on. Carissa Miles, they're working hard at this. Folks, why not? Why not you? I remember back when I got into my last company and I saw the trips and everything, I just thought, that would be nice. But I never really thought, why not me? I didn't think about that when I got in. And I started doing the activities that started making me money, and I started to see it. I saw it. I see it. Oh, I can go on that trip. First trip I went to was it was in Park City, Utah. We went up there and stayed in. It was the winter time, and we snowboarded our butts off. We what do you call snowmobile? We had a blast. That qualifying for that trip made me think I can qualify for any trip. What's that? I can't see that. It's money.
It's money. $1 million bill.
Okay, well, anyway. Folks, you have to believe that you can do this. We got the right management team. We got the right products. We got the right comp plan. We got the right timing in the industry. We got the right people. You are the right people. Wake up tomorrow and do something more tomorrow that you did today. If you do that every day, I guarantee you we'll see you on that trip. And you know where I want to go. And, Vince and I talked about it. And we got a few places set out that we're looking at. Just know this, we will make it exciting for everybody. Here within the next couple of weeks, we'll have a nice video made up. We'll have our place made up by then. We'll have a video made up where we're going. And all I can say is I hope. Let me end like this. Wherever we're going, hang on a second, Vince. Talk for a second. I'll be right back.
Talk for a second? I can't talk for a second. Oh, you know what? I'm just fired up and excited. I've been on the phone for 2 days straight, been talking to you guys, been talking to Dave and Danny and Ron and planning for, what can we do to help everybody and what can we do for our future. And, just it's amazing how much time we've spent, just kind of putting in the back rooms where you guys don't see. You have no idea what's going on. The stuff that we've been doing in the back rooms to set this thing up for you guys and for the success of Uncorked and to make it better for you and easier for you and more incentive for you and all that kind of stuff. Look, he's got his passport. I don't have a passport, so I gotta
yeah, let me finish up. Here's the thing, folks. If you're on this call right now, here's what I want everybody to commit themselves to do. I want you to go out tomorrow by the end of this week, get an application for your passport. Because I can guarantee you this. Look at Jim's going to go get his. Wherever we are going, you will need one of these. So just understand that. I got mine. Got my picture in it. He's got his. Look, I even got, let's see. They stamp them wherever you go. Let me see here.
Hey, let me just say, as a warning, I won because in my last company, an all expense paid trip, my wife and I, to Puerto Vallarta, and I waited to the day before the flights left to go get my passport, but because I was born in France and a military base during the Vietnam War, I couldn't get a passport because I had to get some certain paperwork that showed I was American, blah blah blah. And this trip, the airline tickets were already paid for, everything was already done, and I couldn't go, and my wife couldn't go, and so we were stuck without. And so if you plan on being on it, make sure you get your passport if you don't already. Plan in advance, get things taken care of, expect to win, and you'll win.
That's just it. Expect to win and you'll win, folks. If you want this, it's there for the taking. Go out and get it. And that, like I just said, I want you to go out and get your application for your passport. Post offices have them. You do them online. They take about 6 weeks. That's going to prove to you mentally that you're going to be on that trip with us. Don't wait till you qualify to get it. Go get it now. Look, Jim has his right now. Okay?
I'm going.
Yep, Jim's going. Don't wait till you qualify. Go out and get your passport now. And here's the thing. Don't be the only one on your team going. Take a couple of your teammates with you. That's why I got Dave to extend this trip out, the qualification, because I want to bring more of you guys with us. I don't want to be hanging out with Vince and his Speedo on the beach because that could be kind of embarrassing, But I want to hang out with everybody. I want you guys to really get to understand what this business is all about. We work hard and we play hard. Trust me. And we're going to be playing hard here soon. So we got 3 months to qualify. It only takes one of those 3 months. I want everybody to work their tails off like there's no tomorrow. You know what, Vince? I'm done. I'm spent. I just got a text. I don't want to repeat it. Anyway, you know, technology, folks, is unbelievable. You know, we were supposed to start this at 8 o'clock. We couldn't figure it out, and here we are. And Vince was giving me SHIT because I was on my iPad, and I'm on my iPad, and my computer wouldn't even work. So I need to go buy a new computer. But that's okay. But technology is great. I'm excited for where we're at. I wish we could talk about the products we got that they're working on right now. Just know this. Doesn't matter what they bring us. Doesn't matter what they do. If you're not ready, you're not in the game, you're done. So get out tomorrow. You know, I hope and pray God. I'm going to say a prayer before I go to bed, that each and every one of you that's on this hangout tonight has a hard time sleeping tonight.
Amen. Well, you know what? I'm gonna end with this. Is make sure if you're on this call that you inform your people. Get this incentives. Get this stuff when it comes down and it gets in the back office. Post it. Get it to your people. Make sure your people are aware of it. Don't reach down the depths of your business and make sure people are aware of this stuff. Don't assume that they're getting the email. Don't assume that they've seen it. Don't assume that they're not interested in making an extra $150, $200 to $2,000. Don't assume that, because you'd be amazed at what will motivate people. And make sure that you're the person that's letting everybody know. If they don't want, I don't care if it's just the person that got in for the product. Make sure that they know about this incentive program. Let them make sure they know about this free trip.
Hello.
Make sure that people know. Don't assume, and make a decision for them. So anyways, my name is Vincent St. Louis. God bless you all.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it. Good times.